up. I'm dressed. And I gotta go in a few minutes. I'm just praying God gets me through this. I feel pretty crappy, which is my morning norm. But I woke up at a little bit before 5. I just took the Klonopin then. Did it make a big difference? No, it did not make a big difference. Did it make a little difference? Maybe, yeah. So I gotta go. I promised my granddaughter I would do this. As I always say, what's the worst that could happen? It could kill me. Oh well, I be going to heaven. But then I need to have my husband stop at the store. So I will check in with you later. Praying that God, gives me the grace to do this and not be a complete basket case. It shouldn't be long. I'm sure it will be there maybe an hour. But as some of you know, just doing anything this early in the morning, that in itself, just getting dressed and out of the bed, and out of the bed is not the problem with me. It's getting dressed and leaving the house this early is the problem. So I'll check with you afterwards and let you know how it goes. I just want to be there for my granddaughter. Welcome back. I want to show you. Can you see? Can you see what it's doing? And it's accumulating. Retarded weather, I swear. Oh, we just got back. I sat there thinking to myself, looking around at people going, wouldn't it be nice to be sitting here and feeling normal? Not thinking about how horrible I feel. Would it be nice to be like paying attention to what was happening instead of centered on, I feel goofy, I feel wacky, I feel like, I gotta hold on to the seat I'm sitting on. Wouldn't it have been nice not to have to do all those things? Wouldn't it have been nice to, take my granddaughter home with me because she begged me to take her home when we were leaving, instead of, no, honey, I can't. Wouldn't it have been nice? Wouldn't it be nice to just have some normalcy? I'm not going to cry. On film, I won't cry. I'm just so tired of this. People are chitting and chatting and bump into people. This young woman who's about my daughter's age, who went to school with her and has got 3 kids now, and her kids go to this private Christian school, and she bumped into her and she's talking and she's chatting away and smiling, and I'm just sitting there like this. This is what I'm doing the whole time, thinking, I just want to get the freak out of here. But I did it. I went, because there were hell or high water, I was going. So, it didn't matter how bad I felt. Got so much on my glasses. I went. The cutest thing is her book was on bunnies, and it's like 4 pages long. Bunnies twitch their nose. Bunnies are soft. But then it says about the author. It says her name, her age. I don't know what else, but at the bottom it said what I want to be when I grow up. Are you ready for this? Is the best part of the whole day. She would like to be a cashier at Target. That's what my granddaughter wants to be when she grows up, a cashier at Target, because that's where she spends all her time with her mother is Target. They love going to Target. And so she thinks that's something to aspire to. So my husband dropped me off. Well, we did stop at a store so I could get toilet paper and eggs and coffee and paper towel, the things that I clearly didn't know she ran out of again, or was actually she ran out of paper towels, and she only had like 2 rolls of toilet paper left, and the other thing she was running low on, but we stopped there, got those things, and now I'm home, and my stomach is cranking. I don't know why. I don't know why my stomach's cranking and my head's goofy, like always, and I just feel stressed out, and I feel like crap. So I'm going to join the club of feeling like crap. Sorry, I got to clean these glasses. So, give me a thumbs up. I went and I did it, and I'm glad I did it because we got there and we went into the auditorium, and they had an author. They had 2 authors come to speak, and the author that was speaking, he wrote 2 books, but they weren't for kids actually. But anyways, in Christian literature, and I'm sitting there thinking these are all the older kids because it goes from pre-K to 5th grade, I think, in this private school, I think. And I'm looking around and I can't find Livy, and I'm like, and we're sitting through this whole presentation, and I finally turn to my husband, I go, maybe we should be in the room because they're not here. Well, sure enough, we get up there. Her other grandmother was there, and I was like, oh, we've been down in the auditorium all this time. So we missed hearing her read her little story. But then we all went down as a group for the second part that had an author who wrote children's books, and she told her book, and then we left. And Libby was clearly bored with the whole thing with that, and she was like, can I go home with you? Will you take me home? Will you please take me home with you? Can I go back with you? And I'm looking at my husband, and as we're leaving, I said no, and then as we're leaving, she's lining up with her little class, and now she's upset and mad at me, so she's like this, and she won't, and I'm like, Libby, bye, I love you. She won't look at me, and I'm like, oh God, she's making me feel so guilty. He said, I go, should I just take her home? And he goes, no. And I'm like, a normal Lainey would just take her home. It wouldn't have been even a question. Of course you can come home with me. I'm not doing anything. Watching it snow. When is the day going to be that I can feel like all the people that were around me? I'm watching everybody going, I used to be like that. I don't know if I'm ever going to, I know I'm never going to get back to 100%, but could I get to 80%? I'd like 80%. So that's my update. I'm back. I have nothing to do today. So I'll check in with you guys later. Hi, just checking in again. Been a real busy day doing absolutely nothing. I talked on the phone literally for 2 hours with my girlfriend. I've been voice chatting back and forth with a couple other friends. I, did a little sprucing. I had to rearrange some things because I needed some lamps in the guest bedroom. So I moved some lamps around for my sister when she comes on Thursday. God help my soul. Other than that, I really haven't done anything else. Head hasn't been bad. It's been baseline, but not bad. So waiting for my husband to get home, and then I'll run over to my mother's and pray to God that I'm not walking into holy hell again. I don't know why I use that term, because hell is not holy. So it would be... Anyway, I don't know what it would be, but I hope I'm not walking into another war zone. I don't have it in me. My granddaughter is so stinking cute. When my daughter went to pick her up, she had it in her mind that I was going to pick her up from school. Since I didn't take her home with me, she apparently thought maybe I'd pick her up from school. I don't know why she'd think that, but Tierney texted me and said, well, Livy was really angry when she saw that I was there to pick her up. And I'm like, oh no. And then she said that she wanted to go to Panera's. She wants to take the money that I gave her for Easter to go to Panera's to buy her macaroni and cheese, her favorite thing. And I said, okay. So Tierney said, so maybe we can, you, me, Livy, and the baby tomorrow evening go to there for dinner. And Livy said, no, this was her words. You understood me wrong, Mom. I didn't want you to go. I want to go alone with Gammy so I can have alone time with her so we can talk. She just turned 5. And Tierney's like, so apparently you and Livy need some time alone to talk? And I'm like, well, okay. That made me laugh. That was cute. So the sun's trying to, as you can see, the sun. See the sunlight? There's sunlight coming in here. It's snowed, then it rained, and now the sun is trying to shine. My husband said, it's a nice day for February, because that's what it felt like this morning. It felt like February. He goes, well, it's not a bad day for February. I'm like, yeah, if only we were in February. So I'm crocheting. Again, this blanket's going to take me forever to make, but it's keeping me occupied. I'll tell you what, you want something to do? Start a ridiculously big blanket, and it will take you months and months and months to sit here and just crochet over and over again. I need to shut up now because I've been on the phone with my girlfriend for 2 hours, and that hypers me up. I have no idea why, but I get hyper feeling. And so I need to just shut down, listen to the radio, crochet, and chill. Chillax. So I'll pop in after I've seen my mom, and then I'll sign off for the day. Later. Hi. Just leaving my mom's. Used all my skills. Because the conversation went back to, wanting to go home and all that. And somehow it turned around though. Somehow I got it turned around and helped her get into her jammies. Try to make light of things like having to wear an adult diaper and stuff like that. And my head was worse. My head's worse tonight. I think when I was crocheting and looking up and back and forth, and I don't know. My head's a little worse. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so by the time I just left now, had gotten her into her jammies. Even though it's only 5:45, but she didn't want to wait for the aide to come at 8 o'clock. She's already in bed by 8 o'clock. She's in bed in the next 15 minutes. But I got her a bowl of ice cream, and by then she was crying and saying, I love you, I appreciate you. She's very sad. She's lonely. She's sad. She's confused. Nothing makes sense to her. She doesn't understand why this is her home. And why people have to come in and out all day long for her. Why they can't, quote, just leave her alone. And I tried to explain that it's nice to have somebody come in and make you dinner and do your laundry and stuff like that. And she agreed with that. I told her, you know, I battle my own demons, Mom. I battle with things in my life that I hate. And I would do anything to make stop. But I have to live like this too, so sometimes we just have to live through our pain. I don't know. I just want to go to sleep. You know, you ever feel like you want to go to bed and go to sleep forever? And that's what she does most of the day. I wish I could do that almost. She sleeps constantly because she's so depressed. I'm sorry. I can't cry in front of her. I can't cry in front of her. Because she'd even be more scared if she saw how scared I am. She only knew how scared I am for her. It's not right. It's not the way God had intended this world to be. And yet, because of the world that we're living in, because of fallen nature, this is what it is. I can't fix her. I've always been able to fix things. Being a mother, then a teacher, then a nurse. Those are people who fix things. You fix things. I've always fixed it. I can fix it. I can't fix this. I can't fix me, and I can't fix her. So frustrating. But I just wanted to. I'm sorry about the crying, but I had to let it out because it's just too emotional when I'm there with her, and I don't feel good. So I'm going to sign off now. I'm home. People must think that I'm crazy. Got the phone in front of my face. Lord willing, we'll be back at it again another day. Bye-bye.